trip to try to see one of my favorite trucks of all time, that Orange Blossom Special pulling truck. And all I have is a name of a place of a towing company that may be part of it, where the guy that owns it lives. So we're going to drive 6.5 hours on a whim here and see what happens. So got about 6.5 hours, 400 miles, so let's see what happens. So we're getting closer. I went to the towing company that had the same name and they were closed. So I went next door to a repair shop and the girl in there actually gave me the owner's phone number, which I can't even believe. So about 15 minutes away now, we're gonna go down the road here, and the guy that I talked to said that it probably won't be a problem to take pictures and video of the truck. So we're gonna see what happens here. Where the GPS took me. I don't think this is right. Driving through a graveyard. I see the place across the way. I think this is it. Saw some racing trailers over here. Okay. I ain't gonna touch nothing, so. Oh my gosh.
I know you're here somewhere. See me? Like I'm here to collect rent.
Heck yeah. Well, let's do
Just
it.
give him a little.
Oh man.
Oh. Want me to get a close-up of you in there?
Oh yeah, that'd be great. The thing is, there's no hole in the floor for him to see where he was going when he was pulling these wheelies.
No, it's all. The headlights on the two headlights, or the headlights on the front.
They come up high enough to see it.
That's how he got it down the track.
This is a real showpiece. This is Alan Gaines, the tobacco farmer from Kentucky, and this is the Orange Blossom Special. Gosh, it's pretty.
I've seen this truck go down the track, no telling how many times, but it always excites me. The little truck always does just exactly what he puts it out there. There's the running light. This is one of the original two-wheel drives, the first actual exhibition two-wheel drive truck that, to my knowledge, in America. But let's watch Alan with this 37 Chevrolet truck. It is a dancer.
The light's on. He has tooted the whistle. And the Orange Blossom Special is ready to roll out of the station.
Supercharged Chevrolet, watch the front end of this truck jump right straight up in the air. Alan Gaines is such a pro. Look at that. Look at that. Lifts it up before he ever leaves the starting line. Lets it play around a little bit, and here he goes. Right on down the track. Past the flagman out into the tunnel. Alan Gaines makes it look so very simple.
Oh, he's the best. You know that?
Absolutely.
By the headlights.
Uh-huh.
Just
And he didn't wear no shoes.
I know that. I know he was barefoot. And
You know the reason he did that?
there's no, so he could feel the pedals and everything.
He can feel what the truck's doing.
Feel the track.
Have you? You're a truck driver. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep. But that's
There's Alan.
There's Alan Gaines, got his boots in his hand. Never drives. He runs a couple of trucks here tonight. You'll never see him inside the truck with his boots on. Feels like that he can get the real feel of the truck through his feet.
this is metal down here. This ain't.
I know, but you can feel it through the pedals.
But I'm saying for heat.
Yeah, but
He didn't run it
we're
that
old
long.
country folks. We can take it. It's just 300 some feet down,
That's true.
and this thing don't. Like I said, time it gets down to the end of the track, it's that's when it gets hot.
This is unbelievable. Did it have the whistle on the back still?
It's no, they took it off.
Okay.
But that's how he took it down the track. Those two headlights, when he raised it up, he had a marking across the arenas to where he knew where he's going.
And it's got a weight transfer sled in the back too, doesn't it? To
Yeah.
help bring it up.
Yeah, what they do is they just what he does is
Takes off, it goes up before it even really starts moving, and then it gets going.
then he just stands on it.
So one of these switches is the weight probably to move that thing back, because you know what? Even in the model, that transfer sled is in the model.
Oh,
Like the plastic model, the
Uh-huh.
AMT. They actually built that in there.
yeah, Alan was pretty slick on building.
Man, this is.
I say if you took that cover off or looked underneath the cover, you find what she's looking for.
What, under what cover?
The
Oh, yeah, for the weight transfer? Oh, here's the whistle right here.
oh, is it?
Yep. No way. There's. Oh my goodness.
Here you go. You want me to hand you the camera so you can get some inside
Yeah,
views?
that's great. I heard that this actually came off the Orange Blossom Special
It did.
train.
It did.
So guys, here is the whistle that was on the back of the truck, and when he started pulling, he would blow this thing, and then he put a big light on the front too, right? Like a big off-road light.
Oh, they done took them off, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're in the grill right here. If you get out here, you'll see the grill. That's the reason when you say you light that up.
I'm gonna put this right here real carefully. Get a shot of this.
You can be everybody's hero.
So they have, oh, trust me, this is gonna go big. This. So they still have the whistle. It's still here. Here's the inside of the truck, which I can't believe I'm sitting in.
You got a bottle of water, babe? What? You got a bottle of water?
So, here, let me put the whistle back. He had it behind the seat back here. Oops. I'll just leave it right there. So, we got, okay, transmission here. This is probably throttle. And then there's another handle right here. WR, I don't know what that means. Another on-off switch there. It's got the original window crank, I think, that kicks the window open. There's another switch over here or something. So it's all black inside. Nice. The seat actually feels really comfortable. It looks like the stock steering column, stock wheel. It's got aluminum floorboards in here. Oh, here's the stop switch. Looks like a big fuel line coming in here. I guess there's a big tank with a switch. So it's got carpet. Well, up here, aluminum, diamond plate, footwell. Oh, this tank has a pressure gauge on it too. Maybe that's oil. And the interior is actually really nice. It's all the plated leather, it looks like. You got headroom, but you wouldn't have very. Look at this old. Look at this view. Sitting in the Orange Blossom Special. Man. So, how he would drive it would be. This is probably your throttle. Let me see if that moves the throttle. I'm gonna try it. Yep. Okay, look. Here's your throttle right here. So when I push this, the butterfly starts to open on the hat. So you got your throttle here, and then steering it with both feet, left and right brakes like a tractor. Yeah.
I got you a TNT sign to hang in your garage when you're working with the kids.
I'm gonna, awesome. Oh, that's gonna go on YouTube too.
Oh, like a picture of me and Ginger.
Ricky and Bobby.
I'm Ricky Bobby, that's Ginger.
Ginger. Let's see Ginger. She's so good.
Look, Ginger.
Little Chihuahua.
Yeah, I got her in Laredo, Texas.
She's so small.
Somebody dropped
You
her.
okay?
Yeah, she getting old with Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
That's the famous dog in Lawrenceburg. She got lost in the police department. Fire department was looking for her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's the most famous dog. She's almost like Scooby-Doo.
You know, it's funny when you see this thing from a distance. The paint or the graphics here.
Look, I'm gonna walk over and see what Chase is doing.
Yeah.
Just make yourself at home.
All right, I'm just going to take video of this thing. These guys are going to let me. I'm going to spend as much time as I can around this truck. Because one of my goals is to recreate this into a drag truck. And I'm talking headers out the hood, blower, maybe take it on drag week or something like that. So this is another reason I wanted to see this thing up close, to see how many, get all the little details. So that's where the whistle would mount. There's a little steam, probably had an air compressor in there to run that. This is a two-piece piece of aluminum over this thing, over the side step. Little rubber to protect it. Oh yeah, look at this. So it's very faint, but there's little white tick marks all along this. Here's Alan's name. He died about, well, it's 2023. I think he died probably 16 or 17. So here you can see it's very faint, but there's little all the way around the back. Big thick roll wire. Let's see what he's got for tires. He's got Goodyear. What size are these? It's like a 14-inch. Put some weight on this. Oh, implement. 5.9, 15. 590. 4-ply. Goodyear. And it's like a, yeah, it's like a tractor tire. Look at this. Look at the frame on this thing. I wonder what he used. Chrome leaf springs. Let me set this down. Guys gave me a banner too. Oh yeah, there's the thick seat back off-road lights like the ones I used to have on the back of my Willys. Pulling it off the track. It's like an original bumper. It's got the V right here. If you got to get going, man, just let me know.
Oh, no. You just do what you want to do. I got in. I'm done for the rest of the night. Like I said, I come over to see Eddie.
So it looks like it's got a
I was headed back across to the shop.
some kind of pump driven out the front here too. Let's get a little light in here. Do you know what kind of transmissions they put in it? Is it like a Power Glide, you think?
I have no idea. You'll have to ask Chase. But like I said, I don't know what they running it now.
I mean, it's got a bell housing like a 350 turbo 350, but I can't imagine that's what it is. Got a magneto. He's got the original steering box on it. What?
Well, actually, only time it steers is from the trailer to the.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, taking it down the road.
Sorry.
So, yeah, the steering can be like a half a wheel off and it's not going to matter. Actually fits in there pretty good too. Let's see what the blower says on it. Blower drive service. We deliver horsepower. Oh, it's got an 861 stamped into the front. All the injector lines. Oh yeah, he's got big bump stops on here for when it comes down. Looks like he made the frame too. I mean, he almost would have had to. There's no way you're gonna. Looks like a 2x4 maybe, 2x5 frame.
I think he got that truck out of the field.
Let's see what they got back here. Wow. There's another bottle of gas under here. And then maybe that's for the whistle. It's so funny because all the arms are on this for the suspension are exactly what's on the model too when you build it. He's got a strut up there, no suspension obviously. Wow, there's a lot going. I wonder what this truck weighs. Size are these? 34 by 18 15s. A lot of dirt on her. We got some. Got a shot of this side from over here. I think everybody is now.
It's the only person that loves me in this world, this little dog. I found her in Laredo, Texas. That's at the TA truck stop,
At a truck stop?
and somebody dropped her. She wouldn't, but
Really?
yeah, she been riding with me since she was a pup, and she rides right here.
Okay. Oh, really? On your shoulder? How long have you had
so
her
she
now?
can see over the dash of the truck.
Yeah. How long have you had her?
She's going on 14.
Wow. Wow.
She getting old.
Yeah.
This is my best friend right here. Like I said, when she got lost in Lawrenceburg, the police department, the fire department, everybody was looking for this dog.
How come she was so special? Just
Cost me.
oh, you
Yeah.
you lost it because of you.
No, I went to help somebody,
Oh, okay.
and I was sitting down there eating at the bar at Bourbon,
Yeah.
and well, the girl was supposed to babysit her, and somebody grabbed her to take her outside, and man, she just took off.
And then the whole county went looking for
And
her.
the
huh?
whole county
Police
went
and
looking.
everything. How long did it take to get her back?
Well, I looked. Oh, it was a Sunday afternoon. I looked all day Sunday, and my buddy B.J. Perry, that does asphalt work,
Okay.
him and his wife come to the middle of Lawrenceburg looking for his dog. Cause they usually come down 62 and turn on 127 and go home, but they come down through the middle of town just to see if they could spot this dog
Yeah,
when they was
through the
out.
little downtown strip there?
Yeah, yeah. When you go
Uh-huh.
across the bridge,
Yep, I
make
went
a
through there.
right
Uh-huh.
and go downtown.
Yep.
Then Lawrenceburg's right there.
Okay.
But
But who found her then? Police?
no, BJ Perry. They seen her running up the side of the road. She was headed back out to Parkway,
Okay.
and they called the station out here, and Mater called me. Said, "Ricky, they seen your dog run upside the road. Get over and get to her." Like I said, she wouldn't come to nobody
Probably
else.
took off like grease lightning,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah. Like I said, yeah. Old BJ Perry and his wife, everything. I said they. She knows the sound of a truck, and when she heard
Oh,
his truck,
okay.
the Peterbilt come
Yeah.
through,
Yeah.
she thought it was me,
Uh,
and she come out wherever she was and seen it wasn't me, then started running.
okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I said, you can ask everybody in this county. Everybody was looking for his dog.
That's a cool story.
Well, everybody
No.
knows her in Lawrenceburg anyway. She
Yeah.
goes to the bar with me and everything else.
It doesn't look like she's a big troublemaker, so.
So yeah, I'm kind of, I get a little violent, but
Uh-oh.
I'm getting old in my days.
Yeah. Is it a Chihuahua, right? Is it a mix or just straight Chihuahua?
It's a reindeer, little reindeer.
Reindeer?
Well, I didn't know what it was when I got back home and took
Start looking it up.
took her to the vet and had her
Oh.
checked out.
Okay.
But yeah, when she was a little pup, she started riding right here in the truck when I got her.
That's awesome.
And like I said, she knows where she's at all times.
Oh, just where-
Yes, like I said, she knows every part
Where
of
to
this
go?
United States there is, and she knows what rest areas we at
Oh man.
when
Wow.
we stop and take breaks.
Yeah, they won't let us have a dog in a truck, so.
But say I've seen the United States probably more than most people ever get to see.
Oh, I bet. This is your truck right here?
No, mine sit over to Ellis. I
Okay.
got a big old Pete sitting over there,
Oh, nice.
big stretch Pete.
Well, I can't thank you guys enough for this.
Man, will you just tell your wife and your kids that I done an early Christmas?
You definitely did.
Yeah,
there's
you-
there's no doubt about
Just
that.
tell them that send me a cheeseburger down since I'm
Cheeseburger, you're getting more than a cheese. We're gonna give you some Chicago pizza. You like pizza?
Well, I can't have.
Deep dish. You can't have it. What can you have?
Well, if you send it, I'll take a. I love Chicago pizza.
all right,
We
well-
go to what is that?
They got Giordano's,
down.
Lou Malnati's.
What is that? We Panduit. We take Panduit up to Delk, Illinois.
And
This
they-
other side of Chicago.
Oh, there's yeah. Okay.
I think it's called Delk or something.
Yeah, we're more north of Chicago. It's like 6.5 hours from here. So
Yeah. Back when I used to run to Wisconsin, I used every Sunday afternoon I'd cut up to the middle of Chicago. I always like going to the middle of Chicago.
It's neat, isn't it?
45 into
we
Wisconsin.
were just down there for the NASCAR race a couple weeks ago.
Oh, was
where they
you?
were running them through the streets of Chicago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Crazy.
Oh, I didn't know they was running. This.
100 and,
I don't want to keep up NASCAR too much.
150 miles an hour through the streets of Chicago. It was awesome, and the sound just echoed off of every building all around you.
I
So-
tell you what gets me, especially in summertime, those kids on those bikes. I was coming down to her, you know how the truck's got to stay over to the right.
Yeah, you're
Well,
supposed
anyway, I looked up and there was kids sitting there smiling at me, doing a wheelie.
to. Oh,
All right.
I had that happen to me.
Oh,
Coming out of Chicago, I was coming back to my building.
Uh-huh.
I got my cruise set at 55. I look over, and
And they're just sitting there
I see
looking
these
at you.
bikes coming, and he comes up next to me, we're doing 55, pulls a wheelie, and just goes till a mile or two.
yeah, it was a whole group of them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I think they even had a couple four-wheelers.
that's another problem down
Yeah.
there right now too, in the city. Yeah, yep. So, you're not missing much down here. That's all.
No. I mean,
You're better off down here. Yeah, play with all these toys and
Did you
everything.
go to the
and this thing.
Bourbon Trail or Bourbon? Fort Roses is right here over the bridge, and Wild Turkey's.
Oh, I saw all the distillery signs and
Yeah,
everything.
Wild Turkey's over in 62 going into Wolf County.
And the houses as I'm coming in, you got like almost not plantations, but sort of like with the pillars and all the horse farms and everything. And How far away do they do the Kentucky Derby? Like how?
Well, if you, which way did you come in?
65 down to then 64.
65, then 64?
64.
Well, when you cross the bridge,
Yeah.
you
The
should
Louisville?
if you would have went on down, it would have took you right into the track.
Oh, it's in
Yeah,
Louisville?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. All you had to do is go past that football stadium.
Oh, yeah,
on the
yeah,
right,
yeah.
And it was
Oh, it's right
over
there?
behind that football stadium.
We used to come down here for the Big Rig show every year, about 10 years ago,
Oh, Speedway?
when they had it at the convention center.
Yeah.
You know, when they had the rigs and the
Oh,
trailers,
yeah,
and
okay.
all, we would come
Oh,
down to
the
that
truck show.
Truck show, yep,
Yeah.
every year. Yep. So, well, thank you again.
Hey.
I really appreciate
All right,
it.
don't forget your
So,
sign. And
Yeah.
What is it? He's got a garage in Nashville, Tennessee.
Vice grip. There's a cool picture right there. Huh? If I can get this in here. I'm gonna do this. Well, close enough. This is.
You might as well get the full treatment. And you get up there and go to church. Say, I was blessed to run into some very special people in Lawrenceburg, Kentucky.
You're very right. Well, we got
is
Mr. Eddie Carey. Runs bowling down here in Kentucky, right?
T&T truck
Yeah,
driver.
and he owns Orange Blossom Special
Yes,
and the Midnight Express.
yes.
So, and he was gracious enough to let me sit in these. Awesome, awesome people. And your son,
Yep.
Chase.
Yeah.
So, and he drives with us.
Yep.
Both of these?
All three.
All three of them.
Tractor and 2 trucks.
So he's the one who's got a screw loose. I mean, that's crazy. But so you guys are going to be pulling both of them? You said
Yeah, everything, we'll have everything in Georgetown.
on September 16th,
16th, right?
Yep.
2023.
Yep.
And then you pull the Orange Blossom every year
At the
also?
Kentucky Horse Park.
That's
And
January.
both of them will be there this year.
Okay. And that's about the first or second?
First weekend in January.
First weekend in January. Okay. Well, I can't thank you guys enough for letting me come down here and, you know, being gracious enough to let me look around and snoop around and take pictures.
Everybody's
and
welcome anytime they
videos.
want to come. They're welcome here.
Yeah. Dude, but the funny thing is, so many people, like when you put, you know, when there's videos up, somebody puts one up, the comments, where is that truck? I love that truck. I remember every single person just says, oh, that was my favorite truck from the 80s. And I can't believe nobody's come down here and like try to find it. So I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. It says, I saw Lawrenceburg, Kentucky on like something on here. I'm like, well, I'm going down there and find out.
You
So,
can look us up on T&T Truck and Tractor Pull.
yeah. All right.
His wife don't have to get him nothing for Christmas. I don't.
Yeah, he set me up really good. So we're gonna get you guys some Chicago pizzas, all kinds of stuff for Christmas. So, but so
was leaving.
how did you acquire the 2 trucks?
Alan, when he was living, he had tried to sell them to me before, but
So-
I said, we're putting a campground in the back part back here. And then out front here, we're doing a dirt track and 3/8 of a mile dirt track, we're putting it in. We're gonna do truck tractor pulling out there. We're gonna have rodeos, concerts, a little bit of everything here.
And what's the address?
2100 Harrodsburg Road, Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. We're at the corner of the Bluegrass Parkway and 127, 4 lanes running right in there on both sides.
And maybe when do you think that's gonna be ready, like up and running?
It'll be spring.
Okay.
It'll be spring. We'll be rolling spring.
So maybe I can get your name and number and then contact you, and I'll throw my information or information up on the channel and
It'll be Eddie Carey.
Promote
Phone
it.
number's 502-680-1000.
okay. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Whenever Dad actually bought all the stuff, he bought the Orange Blossom trailer and the super modified 2-wheel drive also. And it,
Oh, the Ranger? You have that too?
yeah, well, we don't have it anymore. We sold the trailer to Danny Skinner out of Georgetown, and then it went somewhere, I think, closer to Georgia or Florida. And the
I heard the tank is like in overseas, like Europe or
yeah,
something.
something like that. And the Ford Ranger went to Alan Glass,
Around here,
Georgetown.
Georgetown. Does he still pull it?
Every now and then, yes.
And then the super modified
4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
It's a guy in. I don't know. It's somewhere local
Yeah.
around here, not too far.
So this is a poster I keep in my garage like ever since.
Oh yeah.
I think this is one Alan signed.
Yeah, my buddy Jason
So-
Gibson got one just like it.
He it's got the picture of the flatbed with both of them on there.
See, that's the open trailer. We bought the
Right.
enclosed one. It was a triple drop. So,
Hey, could he put 2 trucks in there or 3?
I think he could get 3. I'm not sure. The dudes out of Georgetown.
Dudes, yeah.
They went with them a lot. They could tell you more about that.
He's got that Why Not van, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So, what is it like to drive one of these? Like, what, like, the first time you did it? I mean, do you move up like slow, and then or do you just hop into something like this from like?
Well, most people move up to them. I guess I really didn't have a choice. I kind of just went straight into them. So, but I've been around it for a pretty good while before I ever drove. So, I think I was 14 when I started.
I mean, does it just rattle your brains like when you're going down through there? Is it just violent?
Yeah, to an extent, but it's not nothing the human body can't handle.
What's if it gets hopping? Is that the worst thing when it gets hopping and like jerking against the sled and everything, like pulling back and forth? Is it
Really?
you got like a big? Well, you're pretty strapped in too.
Yeah,
right?
you're strapped in pretty good. The only time you'll ever have a rough ride is if you miss your weight pretty bad.
And what
if-
does that do?
If the front end is up, down,
Oh,
up, down,
okay.
up, down.
Yeah.
That's when it gets kind of rough. But other than that, they're pretty smooth running.
And then the tracks, is it you got to like look at the track and you like test for how sticky it is or how wet it is?
Yeah, a lot of people got like track pokers. You can tell how good the track will be. With
Or how
that.
loose.
Yeah, or how loose or how tight.
And then do you change the weights or the tire depending on that?
Both.
Like, oh, both.
Well, both, and you can change your motor. Well, not change the whole motor, but
Like
you can change
timing
the
or
way
something?
The way it runs, yeah.
Yeah, put stuff in and out of it.
So, gearing. Yeah.
Do they run on methanol?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Straight methanol. It looks like a 1471.
That's what they are.
I mean, it's pretty close to top fuel without the nitro, right?
Kinda, yeah.
It looks like the same block, and because we're around the nitro stuff quite a bit
Yeah.
too, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, which one do you like the best?
Out of the trucks or the tractors, or out of all three?
All 3.
Get them stories started. He's just like a
Probably this truck because
And I'm not lying.
uh,
He get more gossip than
that was the first truck I ever won the point championship with.
Okay.
But that one won't ever leave because that was Dad's first blower truck.
Oh, okay.
So
So there's all the dirt getting moved to put in the track, the racetrack, and the tractor pulling track. So this is what the area looks like. Super, super nice, guys. Got the pulling tractor semis over here, the haulers. And he's got these major rotators.
Most people will ever, get to go once, and then me and Ginger had a layover up there in what is that? Close to downtown Times Square.
Oh, yeah, New York, yeah.
Yeah, Queens.
Yep.
Well, anyway,
It all pretty much looks the same once you get up
I
there,
got-
right? Brooklyn and Queens and all
I
that.
laid down before I went in town, let everybody go sleep, and then I come in and found a parking place.
It's still up all night low, right?
Yeah, when I got there, people were still on the street.
4 o'clock in the morning, things are still going like crazy. Well, Chicago's the same way because I start at 10 o'clock at night and I drive till 7 in the morning, all night long. Traffic just doesn't stop.
You think people go home, wouldn't you?
Like, go home and go to bed. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, we out here driving, and you.
Yeah, let us get out here and drive. And then you got, everybody hot-shotting it down to the city. Yeah, this is going to be cool. Banked all the way around. This will be next year, have this up?
Uh-huh.
Probably the pulling over there.
Well, I think, I don't know where he's going to set the bleachers, but I say he probably might just put the pulling track, because it's about 300 feet.
Oh, in the middle?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that might be good too. Is it be a dirt track, or is he going to pave it?
It's going to be a dirt track.
Okay.
Did you see the dirt cars in there?
Oh, That's what all those bumpers are probably for,
Yeah.
then, right?
Mhm.
Getting ready to make parts and everything. All right. Well, it's too bad he doesn't have nothing to do. Wreckers, pulling, making tracks.
Yeah, like,
Like
I said,
Good
Eddie,
grief.
Eddie
Yeah,
is.
all this. He don't stop.
You met a very good person right there.
Yeah, that's like an inspiration to not stop.
You know.
You know.
I always mention them.
And it was who again?
Michael and Wesley Ellis.
Ellis?
They own Ellis Trucking
Oh, Ellis Trucking. Okay.
and a little Ellis gas station
All right.
across the street.
Yeah,
They got
we'll
all
get
the
a picture of that on the way out.
And like I said, like I said, we're all friends over this part.
Yeah.
You know, family.
Oh yeah. It seems like it. Oh yeah.
All right, so I just left at Carey's Motorsports pulling shop, and those guys couldn't have been nicer. They were just great. Spent probably 3 hours there. They gave me a ton of t-shirts, and they said that if you want to, you can stop by and see the truck yourself. So I guess it pays to take chances every now and then. So now I've got 6.5 hours home. I'm gonna do it all in one day. So, but it was a great day. If you're into these old pulling trucks, it's well worth going to see it. So I just wanted to show you guys what they gave me. I didn't even ask for this. They just gave this stuff to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and another shirt. 8 shirts. A big banner to hang in the garage. A hat. And these shirts are available. So if you want, I can get the information on how and where to get these. This is the back. There's the front. So they are available. So I've loved this truck ever since I was 13 when I first saw it in the Baltimore, Philly area. And that was 40 years ago. I still have my original program from 1983 that you got when you went to the pulls. I haven't opened this yet in probably 30 years, dying to look at it, but what I'm going to do is a different video of going through this page by page, and you guys will see it the first time I see it in a long time, so that'll be coming up soon. So every house I've moved into, the first picture that goes up in my garage is this one, and I've had this for about 40 years also. Alan either signed this poster or my program. I think it was this poster, but it's so faded I can't find the signature on it. So maybe it's in the program. But the other thing I have, I have in my garage full time are the Play School toy. Sure, a lot of people remember that. And then the model kit that you would build. My wife just got this for me last year, and it was over $100. That's how much these things go for now. So, but it was worth it. Kind of cool to put it together. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you want me to do more of this driving around finding some old trucks, let me know. One thing I would like to do is go see Bigfoot 1 also, because that was a pretty major deal for all of us when we were growing up. So, and that's only about 5 hours away, so I would do that no problem. But
So if you guys have other trucks you know about, let me know. Maybe we can go video them also. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.